Hot dog party.
Hot diggity dog.
Do you have
From
something
a Mickey
to
Mouse
add?
thing.
My thought of how we would start this video was like this. Let's go, girls.
Hot dog, a hot dog, hot dog.
I like to call them frankfurters.
That's fun.
I wanted to ask about what people like to call them. Franks? Wieners?
I don't think that I ever earnestly call them
Dogs?
wieners, but I do earnestly call them frankfurters because
Yeah.
it's old-fashioned seeming, and I'm old-fashioned seeming.
Sure. You're both old-fashioned and from the future. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's what I think about you.
I'm wearing silver boots right now.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
I think I just call them hot dogs.
Okay.
It's true. I wish I was more whimsical.
I wish I was more fun.
Hot dogs.
I like to call it a frank. I do. In my head, I appreciate when it's like, but I would never say like, boys, would you like a frank? Sure. We having franks tonight, boys?
And now, how often are you saying to your two children, boys, are we having hot dogs for dinner tonight?
Like a decent amount.
Do you say it like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Boys?
Question.
Well, that makes sense. Your kids are so whimsical.
Yeah.
Do your kids eat hot dogs a
Oh
lot?
boy, they love a hot dog.
Who doesn't?
They really do. We don't. I'm actually already like salivating.
She's drooling already at the concept of the dog.
Oh my God.
We don't eat hot dogs that much, but they would if they could. They love hot dogs. They do not like hamburgers.
Oh.
I love both.
I don't.
I like a
My inner
hamburger
child loves both.
Yeah.
wrapped over a hot dog.
What do you mean by
I
that?
haven't, but I thought about it right now. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoa.
As you all probably know, I grew up not eating meat, and I still don't really eat meat outside of work, so this is probably the most exciting day we could possibly have.
A treat. Gwynedd, explain what we're about to do.
So we are going to try, so we have an existing ranking of the best hot dogs. Some of these are on there. Some of them are not. I wanted to try things we had tried before up against things that we hadn't tried before. Like, we didn't get like the Kirkland Frankfurters, but we know that we like them and they're in the ranking and that's all good. But like these Farmer John ones we haven't tried before. And then there's like a few new Angus hot dogs we haven't.
Angus.
I've been saying Angus a lot this morning and everyone's very disturbed by it. So we're going to try some Angus ones to see if there's a difference in beef qualities. What do you think of that?
I think that's interesting.
I also think, so we didn't get the Kirkland ones, like I said, from Costco, but like these are all hot dogs that are very available at any grocery store.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, is things that we have ranked on the site, we had to go very far out of our way to get. Like we got in like Vienna beef hot dogs from Chicago, had them like sent on ice. We had like Sabret hot dogs sent from New York, like, and we can't do that every time. This is a very accessible hot dog taste test. We're looking at Oscar Mayer, Hebrew National, Nathan's, all the good stuff. So
because you gotta have, you want a hot dog. Sure, you order a hot dog from New York City on your birthday, have it sent on ice to your house.
Yeah, we all do that.
We all do that, but you can't be doing that all the time. So I think there's a lot of room for like the best thing. It reminds me of movies in the sense of like there are movies that I would be like, this is the best movie. Do I want to watch that movie every single night?
Yes.
No.
Exactly.
Do I think my favorite movie is the best movie that's ever been made? Not necessarily. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I know there are so many.
You're not agreeing.
I'm making the connection between hot dogs.
There are
yes. Yeah, it's like sometimes you have like a special kind of beautiful not vanity thing, but like you have a prestige hot dog.
Yeah.
Sabret is a prestige hot dog.
Yeah.
But it's like, are you twice a month watching a prestige movie, the same one over and over? Probably not. You're probably having a Hebrew National hot dog.
But you want to know what the best of that kind of pure thing is, and that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing today.
Okay.
I know I see movies actually all the time that I'm like, I love this movie, but I'll probably never see it again.
Yes, and I see movies all the time where I'm like, whoa, that's kind of bad. I wish I could watch it immediately again.
I know.
Yeah.
What's a really good movie that you could watch all the time?
A really good movie?
I can always watch Goodfellas, and I can always watch Silence of the Lambs.
I could probably always watch Silence of the Lambs.
Is a really good call.
Isn't that crazy that it's like such a disturbing, insane movie, but it's so watchable?
It's comfortable. It's so pretty.
Jonathan Demme really knocked it out of the park.
I agree. My favorite movie is Grease.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I would say
That is a
Grease
very good
is a
movie.
very good movie. So
But-
I could watch Grease all the time, but it's still not like a prestige film.
but then
necessarily.
Grease
Yeah.
2, also a good movie, but not a good
But also a bad movie.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's not a good movie,
But a movie I could
all
watch
the
all
time.
the time.
Yeah.
I know, it makes me feel sick, and I like that about it.
It
Yeah.
does kind of make me feel sick.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there's
So
some
bright.
movies like Moonlight. I was like, this is the most unbelievable movie I've ever seen.
Yes!
It's so sad. So you
can-
can't watch it all the time because it's
Yes.
just sad.
That
like,
is-
I didn't want to go through that.
That's
again.
the perfect example of
Yeah.
that kind of movie. Like, I
Yes.
never ever want to watch Moonlight again, and I absolutely loved it but it made me so upset.
I also think if you grew up in Florida near the
Yeah.
beach, it felt very true to Florida.
I know
I felt that way about Kids when I first watched it.
Sure.
I was like, I'll never go through that again, but it
Yeah.
will stick with me forever.
100%.
I know. We watched Kids at a sleepover when I was like 13.
You stopped dating for 20 years.
I know. I still quote it a lot. I quote Gummo a lot too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Is that the
thanks,
one with the kid
Harmony
in the
Korine.
bathtub with spaghetti?
Yeah.
I think about that a lot because I don't know. It's just it's a very important image.
What if we ended this video and we never ate
Ate a hot dog.
What if
I
we
feel-
ended this video in a bathtub full of hot dogs?
Oh my god!
I feel bad for
yes.
the man who's tuned in for the first time being like, an accurate hot dog review? Thank God, I've been looking for one. And then it's us just being like, remember in Spring Breakers by Harmony Korine when
Man,
she
I liked
sucks the
that
gun?
movie. That was a good movie.
I know, I like Spring Breakers
Um,
too. Spring Break forever.
Or-
That was a good time.
I know, he probably loved
really-
being around all those young girls, didn't he?
Hey, Harmony.
Harmony.
Come on.
Well, James Franco, I mean.
Oh, okay.
James.
Franco's another one.
Yeah.
Harmony Korine's married. I have no clue what he thinks or
But
feels.
his wife's really young.
Harmony.
Harmony.
Okay, listen.
So,
Let's
where do you want to start?
I want to start with Hebrew National 100% kosher beef franks because I think this is our number one, as far as I remember.
It's been a while since I've had it.
It's a good hot dog. I also apologize for the way these buns look like we have folded a piece of white bread around the hot dog
No, we
like
didn't.
hobos, but we didn't. These are the hot dog buns they sell to you for money at Trader Joe's.
The Trader Joe's hot dog buns are some of the worst in the game.
Yeah, the buns are bad. So that's all the more telling if when these hot dogs are good, if they can overcome the bun.
I think it's a delicious hot dog with absolutely no bad aftertaste, which I love. Sometimes
Good
processed meat
Mm.
can give you a freaky aftertaste in your mouth.
It's really savory.
It's
Mhm.
so savory.
It's
salty,
so savory. It's very salty.
but good.
Good snap.
Little snap.
Good for definitely needs. I would say good for a condiment. Like I
Mustard.
would love some. I can handle it because it's got that like powerful savory flavor. It can still like punch through some mustard and ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love Hebrew National frankfurters. I think they're really, really good.
love
And I
that.
still
Nice
love it.
with
A little
long
smoky.
enough.
A little smoky for sure.
I know, I'm surprised. I don't remember it being like that. But it do be like that.
It do be like that.
Okay, let's try a classic Oskamaya Wiener.
Okay, great. And then we
This
can go
is-
up against some of the other Oscar Mayers we have.
I was gonna say because we have just like beef
Oh,
We got a
Oscar
natural
Mayers,
Angus down here
and then
too.
the Angus, which we'll try. So this is the classic, and these are their wieners that are made with chicken, turkey, and pork. So you're really getting
a whole farm.
a whole smattering
I hate that
of
idea.
animal byproducts. Yum. Okay, so this is yum.
I will say,
I keep just plucking
Yeah.
the bun off, but whatever.
well, even on first shoot, it's a little small. It's not fitting in the whole bun.
I would rather have the dog exceed the bun
Yes,
than
agreed.
be less than the bun. I'll tell you that much.
It's so wild how different that is in that.
it's a very different.
This almost tastes like mustard.
It tastes like a hot dog.
I
that
know.
tastes like meat. This tastes like hot dog.
I kind of like it.
I think it's good.
I think it tastes quite good.
It's very nostalgic in that
It
way.
is. That is a classic hot dog flavor.
Yeah, it is.
10 grams of fat in one link. What do we think of that? I think that seems normal.
I have no context.
I was
13
gonna say I really don't
in
know.
a Hebrew National. I'm just curious
That
about
feels
stuff
right.
like that.
Oscar Mayer all beef.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's, you're literally the absolute worst.
I hate those things. I hate them. Ooh, this looks really
looks juicy.
juicy.
It looks
Yeah,
super
so this
juicy.
is a classic beef frank.
It's absolutely delicious.
Mmm.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Mm.
Wow. So different.
Absolutely unbelievably bold beef flavor.
Mm.
It's so juicy.
Really smoky, too. Like a lot
Yeah.
of smoke
But still
to it.
I'm not getting artificial
No.
smoke or weird
No.
aftertaste.
But more of a smoked meat flavor to it.
I'm tasting it alongside the Hebrew National. I think I might like the Hebrew National more
I still like it better.
because it has the spice that it has in it is very classic to me. The Hebrew National.
Yeah.
And this is like just like beef and salt.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Yeah.
But
It's
this has a more hot dog kind of
dog.
seasoning.
I think
So-
this would be incredible for a chili dog.
Yeah.
Very complimentary for a chili dog.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Oscar Mayer Natural Angus. These are like longer. If you like that, aren't they longer?
I do. No, it fits into the
Yeah.
Oh,
bun.
yeah.
That's like they don't even talk about, oh, it does say uncured bun length.
Bun
Angus
length.
beef franks. Do you guys know? So Angus is just a kind of cow, correct?
Correct.
I don't know.
Thanks. Look, and they just split open at the bottom.
That's so embarrassing, Trader Joe's. What's
If
wrong
you
with
want to
you?
know about the best hot dog buns, you can go to the website, sporked.com. We have a whole ranking, and you
bought
better
them.
believe Trader Joe's is not on there.
I bought these today, and they're like
Stale already.
on the ends.
There's just one near us, so
That
that's
was
why
a wild way to do
sometimes
it.
we go.
Ooh.
Very different texture. Softer,
Yeah, it's like
almost mush.
and kind of greasy tasting too.
I gotta say, I don't love it.
It's like more like a Slim Jim.
Yeah, it has like a tang to it instead of like a lot of salt.
Do
you really like
still
it?
I still think it tastes good.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do think
Look, I'm not kicking it out of bed.
I do think it tastes good.
Bun life.
What does natural mean?
But it does have like this kind of
Let me
meat grease aftertaste
meat grease.
hold on.
that I don't love.
Give me a second. I'm seeing kind of what the numbers are on these bad boys. So, okay, this is what's kind of nice. These naturals ones we just
Big
The
naturals.
big naturals? Yeah.
all I can think of is natural larges.
Big long
every,
naturals?
Every single time we say natural, I say natural larges is my head, and now out loud. So in the natural ones, the ingredients are Angus beef, water, and then less than 2% salt, dextrose, distilled white vinegar, cultured celery juice, paprika, sea salt, cherry powder,
Whoa.
which is probably for color, I would guess, and then dried garlic and black pepper. The classic Oscar Mayer's, the first ingredient is mechanically separated chicken, mechanically separated pork, water, mechanically separated turkey, corn syrup. So there is a big ingredient difference.
Yeah, for sure.
But sometimes they'll kind of make stuff seem like it is and it actually isn't. That is a real difference.
Yeah.
Should we try the fun Oscar Mayer one or wait?
We've got two fun
Yeah.
Oscar Mayer ones. You want to just keep going with Oscar
Yeah.
Mayer?
Angus.
Okay, Angus.
I love saying
Okay, I'm
Angus.
gonna put the
We
Angus
loved
away, though.
these. So these are the chili cheese stuffed Oscar Mayer dogs, and we were really tickled by these when we first tried them when they were sent to us as PR.
We also have the jalapeno cheddar stuffed ones.
I'm excited to see if these live
Hold
up
up.
to my
We
yeah
love them.
Your recollection of them?
Yes, I absolutely loved these when we tried them. Sorry, that I
Get it
keep
off.
doing this. I know. I mean, it tastes. I don't like the texture as much as I like some of the other ones, but
Yes.
it tastes so much like chili.
Oh, crazy.
Chili cheese.
Chili
Chili,
cheese.
not just chili.
Yum.
I mean,
still
that's
love
really, it really tastes like chili cheese.
Mm.
And cheese
So it
oozes
has
out
like
of it.
I know it has like little cheese morsels in it,
It's really good. It's just, it's
but these are like the chicken and turkey and pork
the separated
mechanically
ones.
separated boys.
It's
But
so good.
Why are they telling us mechanically separated? As you know, I ask this kind of question a lot. I'm like, do they legally have to say that?
Probably.
They must, but I'm like, why? There's so many weird things that they don't have to tell us.
know.
But then I'm like, what does it matter if this is separated by a person or a
A
machine?
hand.
Other than like, I don't know, like work ethical stuff.
You
You
don't
know?
see a lot of hand separated meats.
So these are stuffed dogs, jalapeno cheddar. And I think the interesting thing about these is that they're actually sausages. It's smoked sausage made with pork.
Oh.
And
Still calls
then-
itself a dog.
Still says dog, but it's a different item altogether.
What would you say
That's
the difference
different
between
than
a
this?
sausage
Yeah,
and a
doesn't
dog?
that say a dog?
This.
Wieners, yeah. So
Yeah,
I don't
that says
know.
wiener. Bold choice. No.
No or yes?
Absolutely,
Okay.
yes.
Okay,
I
great.
like it so much better than the other one
hard to read.
texture wise.
Can I ask a
I
question?
agree with that.
And I think I know the answer, but I'm just curious. What came first, wiener the food or wiener the penis?
I think
Wiener,
wiener
the
the
food, right? Okay.
Yeah. But
yeah, I think that's good. It has like some really nice actual peppery flavor and a little bit of heat that travels behind it. The
Look how
chili dog is
it's so
good, though.
moist.
If you're gonna get one of them, I would go chili dog, but
It's giving Velveeta. Complimentary.
it is very juicy.
I don't know why they don't.
I love that chili.
Why
cheese dog.
doesn't Oscar Mayer just sell unstuffed smoked sausages? I think that this is so good.
Also, I'm like, put one
Oh,
together. Do
sure.
a super one.
Oh,
Do a
that'd be
jalapeno
good.
chili. Oh, no way.
It
Or
has
do a mixed
heat.
pack at least.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
it. I think that is so good.
Damn. I guess I
love
wish I
it.
were an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Yeah, you do.
You've seen
And-
have you guys seen the Wienermobile driving around?
In my life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen it like a lot.
Yeah. I see it in my dreams.
Yeah, it's because she's on it.
Okay, so this is Nathan's jumbo restaurant style beef franks. They're very big compared to Oscar Mayer's.
They're
like,
jumbo.
big and fat.
They are fat.
That's oh god, they're starting.
It
the
is-
juice-
there's a lot of
I
juice.
just
You gotta be
got the
careful of the
juice as
juice.
well.
Ah!
The juice is-
Okay, I like Nathan's. I grew up with the Nathan's on the corner of where I lived in New York.
I like Nathan's. It's a very smooth dog.
I think that bold, salty flavor, it really like you can just imagine having it with crinkle cut fries with a bunch of cheese sauce on them, and you have to eat them with a little red fork.
It has more of like a fatty taste, not grease, but like a fatty kind of taste than any of the other ones
Yeah.
we've tried so far.
I need to taste it next to this one immediately.
And which one is that one?
This is the Nathan's Angus beef.
Okay,
Here,
Angus.
you
And
want that
then
bite?
there's a third one down there too.
Oh, there's a third one.
Mm. Yeah. It's
Okay, so
Sorry,
jumbo.
I didn't mean to force that on you. I just know you
Mm.
like the first bite without the stuff on it. Justine likes the bun.
I want to see how it complements or stands up to a bun.
I don't like the Angus ones. What's wrong with them?
I don't know.
I think that they.
I think I like the first Angus, but I don't think I like that one that much.
It's kind of bland.
It is. I think that the regular Nathan's jumbo beef frank has
So
more
much better.
going on.
Okay, and then we've got.
This is.
Oh,
Right there, Justine, too, there's a bunch of napkins in the center.
Oh my god, so much juice just came out of this.
place to go.
God, there's a lot of juice in this package. Okay, so this is Nathan's skinless beef franks.
Skinless.
I know. Oh my god. Yuck. Ew. Help.
Hot dog water,
Help me.
just like Limp Bizkit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
You seen him lately? He's wild looking.
I saw him in a movie that I just watched. He's in that Y2K movie
yeah.
with Rachel Ziegler.
Yeah. Did
Wait,
he have his
he's
crazy?
funny.
Did he have his crazy hair? He has
Mm.
this long,
No.
wavy, gray,
No.
curly hair. It's so crazy to see. He's
I don't think- I
really
think he
having
had
a
his-
good time.
I think he had his classic hair.
Okay, well,
This is
take
the
a look.
skinless beef, I guess.
Skinless beef. Okay.
Skinless.
I love the problem is I love a skin on a hot dog. It's kind of my favorite part.
Why are you eating a hot dog without skin?
Right. I don't know.
I kind of don't get the difference though.
I, too, don't really taste a difference. That's why I had to taste them back to back so fast.
I mean, they're thinner.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, that's not affecting my mouth.
No. The flavor is alright. It must be just like if you don't like a casing or something.
Ah, thank you.
But why would you not?
Jumbo.
Yeah, you gotta get some water in you. All this sodium?
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd
Some
say there.
water?
I've got mine.
It's not water.
It says partner on it. That's a cowboy Dr. Pepper. Or wait, Diet Coke. I don't know. Whatever. Shut up. I hate when
I was
say that.
so
I
willing to
literally
just go
hate
with that
when
too.
I say the wrong thing. Oh my god, there's
Should we
nothing worse.
just start over?
Yeah. Edit, swipe.
Okay, so I
think-
like Nathan's. We rank them. I think
Yeah.
they are good.
I think the way to go is the jumbo restaurant style because you get more dog.
I mean, I completely agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. We've got
get
some. You want to do a
more
the
dog.
ballpark back to back and then end on Farmer John's wieners?
Yeah.
Great.
Great. This is ballpark beef.
And this is ballpark Franks.
Hey, do you guys know what their little motto is?
No.
Plump when you cook them.
They are plump.
It sounds like a direction for me, which I don't like. Plump when you cook them. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
These are very plump, but they are also very short.
I know. How do you want me to go about plumping?
Yeah, that's what it feels like. And then I think, plump up the jam, plump it up. That's what I think. So maybe I do like it.
So maybe this is
Actually,
perfect.
it came all the way around to a thing that I like.
I don't like that. It tastes like bologna.
Your regular ball.
You love bologna.
The spices in that.
Too soft.
Too soft and too bologna-ish.
Well,
Too
I
soft
think
and too
you'll-
sweet.
You'll think the
It's
same
the-
thing about this. This also tastes maybe
That has
like-
a sweetness and that has a caraway to it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. The spices are too weird. I don't like either of those.
No.
Too smooth.
Too smooth.
No. I think that's
Oh,
a good lesson for you, though.
ballpark.
Yeah, I would definitely, like, if I was given the choice of, like, Oscar Mayer or Ballpark, I think I would probably pick Ballpark, and that would be the wrong decision.
Yes.
Oscar
They look
Mayer
so
is-
plump and inviting.
Well,
Oscar
and
Mayer is much better.
I think also the ballpark
Ugh, I can still taste
packaging
them.
kind of like invokes like nostalgia and like in a way that like Oscar Mayer just feels a little more generic.
These are Farmer John.
We like
wieners.
Farmer John's sausages. I think their breakfast sausages are one of our top ones. They're always really kind of like fatty, but in the best way possible.
This
Who
is
is he?
chicken and pork.
Park.
I think that Farmer John might be more of a Southern California boy.
Yes,
Oh.
I think so too.
They used to serve Farmer John wieners at Dodger Stadium.
That's fun.
I'm almost positive that's the case. That the Dodger dogs were Farmer John, and then now it's made by a different
This
manufacturer.
is made by Smithfield. In Smithfield, Virginia.
Okay. Nothing special.
I don't love the texture. The texture to me is kind of giving almost tofu-like, and I think if something is going to kill an animal, it really should taste good and taste like there's no replica for it.
Yeah. I know it could be a veggie dog.
Yeah.
It doesn't have enough salt, honestly.
I'll go back to this chili cheese
Like
dog.
not enough oomph to it.
No.
Do you want to cleanse your palate
Yeah.
with the chili cheese dog?
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a shrug.
I want one of these. I want more of this stuffed dog.
I also just got a little bit of grit, which I don't.
I know I hate that. I don't like that.
I know the stuffed dogs do have those, but I'm willing to look past it.
No, I got grit in this one. in the
Oh,
Parmesan.
okay.
Okay. So what are we adding?
This jalapeno cheddar stuffed dog is, I think, one of my favorite things in the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
I just finished the chili cheese one.
I really think Oscar Mayer should make more sausages. What are our takeaways?
I mean, I think the Hebrew National beef is still the way to go.
I think so
Especially
too.
for being a widely available hot dog.
Yeah.
I think
If you want like an absolute classic hot dog,
Yeah.
I think the Oscar Mayer
Oscar Mayer
wieners are really good. The classic beef was also good.
yes.
I think the Oscar Mayer natural should make it on.
Okay.
I think for how simple the ingredients are compared to the rest of these, I think it's a really nice option. We all know processed meat is very bad for us, right? Like more and more articles come out about that every single day. So if you're going to have a hot dog every once in a while, have one of these delicious ones. If you're going to have a hot dog every day, maybe have one that is a little more natural. I don't know. That's how I would handle it.
Yeah. Be prepared for a very different flavor.
Tastes like paprika to me, and there's paprika in here.
Which I like
palate.
though. Let me
Right.
taste this
Very
again.
nicely done.
That's what I get from it. It surprised me.
And I would say that Nathan's go with the restaurant
Jumbo.
style. The jumbo.
Jumbo
restaurant style
beef
'cause,
franks.
and definitely get some stuffed Oscar Mayers. I think in general the takeaway is if it's Oscar Mayer, you're probably pretty safe.
I know. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for them for doing such a good job and like consistently doing such a good job.
And stay away from ballpark.
I also know that they sell Nathan's hot dogs at Aldi, and I think they're probably pretty cheap there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
that's
is a
good.
hot tip.
Hot tip.
I think the takeaway is hot dogs are best enjoyed with friends.
I think that's
And the best hot dog we had all along was the hot dog of friendship.
We are a hot dog in a way.
Mechanically separated.
I think you're the bread. I think you're the bun.
Screw you.
I think you're. Why?
We hate the bun!
No, you're not a Trader Joe's bun.
Well, you gotta specify.
You're the worst, blandest part of a hot dog.
No, a good. You're like a potato bun.
Okay,
You're
thank you.
reliable. You hold. Wow. Justine.
We've been going on
Never
about
mind.
how
Now
much
you're a
we
Trader
hate this
Joe's bun.
Oh,
Wait,
No.
what am I?
I'll get there. Justine, you're a potato bun. You're
Thank you.
reliable. You hold us all together. You are structurally sound, but ultimately, like, the closer you get to it, aka a hot dog bun, you're structurally sound. All your stuff works right. But do you know what I mean? Like a hot dog bun, you look at it, you say, oh, that's doing so much. It's holding things up. But then you get a hot dog bun in your mouth. You get closer to it. I get closer to you. You're very soft.
thank you.
And I think that's important. And you
Makes
do
me want to bite your arm.
exactly do it. And you hold us all together. Gwynedd, you're the processed meat log. You're the hot dog.
Oh my god.
You're salty sometimes,
Mhm.
a little sweet sometimes. You're very fun.
Okay.
You're a little bad for me.
And I'm kind of log-like.
And you look just like a log when I look at you. And I would say I'm the mustard.
Mhm.
I'm not necessary, but when I'm there, I add a lot of fun.
I think I add a lot of fun.
I add a lot of fun.
I think you are necessary, but I also do think that you're mustard because you're
very sweet.
zippy and zingy and fun.
Ariana's behind the camera. I think she is ketchup. I think because she's extremely likable and palatable and like easy on both the mind and the eyes.
And a little bit sweet and a little bit salty.
A little sweet, a little salty,
Great.
fun. You can always use her. She's like a,
can
multi-purpose
always use her.
condiment.
You can always use her.
You can always use her.
User and
Right,
abuser.
she's ready to go.
All right, I think I'm right about all of these.
I think it's so true.
Tag yourself. What are you?
Yeah. What hot dog part are you?
Tag yourself in the comments.
Honestly, and don't buy Trader Joe's hot dog buns.
Boo.
If you love yourself and your family,
Don't call somebody one either.
Don't do it. Okay, we love you, hot
We love
dogs.
you.
Bye.
Mwah.